Booyah.
Brady, eat your pipe.
Jingle jangle all the way home. It's the motherfucking holidays. We're back.
Jangle.
We're back. We're gonna do a recap of the Colby fight. The last fight's till January 11th. So month recap.
1 month without MMA coming up.
I'm actually looking forward to it.
Me too.
I need a break.
Slightly burnt out.
I need a break.
Slightly.
A lot of fights.
But I'm here because I love you guys, man. I love doing this shit. So this is the only reason we're here, just to do one last episode of the year. Glad you guys all got here because it was not mandatory, but I assume y'all love them too.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
I
don't have a lot.
We slapped on this
You
card.
guys
We
did.
did.
We slapped.
I think I went 4-1 on the main card, and I think the only other stat I saw that SteadyPicks put out was that we went 18-5 overall.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
it was good.
I mean, the prelims, like, the card was good. We had Davey Grant. We had Miranda Maverick. I think I had Miles Johns. I lost on that.
So did I.
Sean Woodson slapped. That pick slapped. Joel Alvarez was the fucking lock. He put a beating on Jakar Close. He looked really good. Michael Johnson.
That was clean.
Out here sleeping motherfuckers.
I love watching a fight.
You see the low-key beef with him and with Chandler. And Dustin?
Oh, what he said he was going to call him out?
No, so Chandler posted a video of Michael Johnson knocking him out back in the day and said, like, best right hook in history. And Dustin was just like, Muscle Mike. He was like, you're 2-4 in the UFC. I beat the shit out of you. Like, shut the fuck up.
Muscle Mike is hilarious.
Muscle Mike is hilarious.
It's a compliment for the insult.
Yeah.
You just look good. You're not doing much with it and shit. Yeah.
Muscle Mike, go win a fight.
All show, no go.
Yeah.
Main card.
Tuco. I fell asleep.
It was basically a close. It wasn't that close. The guy won all 3 rounds. I think. But Tuco got a few takedowns, couldn't keep him down. Just was like a step behind in the striking, kind of looked timid. And I mean, that was kind of like, it wasn't anything crazy. It's not like he got dropped. He took some shots and was never like in danger of getting finished. But ultimately, not that entertaining. Sucks to see Tuco lose, but yeah, I mean, that guy's only 5-0 and he could be really good. He's a big guy too.
He is huge, bro.
Yeah.
Big
Adrian Yanez, Daniel Marcos. That shit was close. I think Marcos won. I remember I told you I thought he was underrated. I think he was good, but he did get cracked, man.
He seems like he has a high IQ. He I don't know. He didn't seem as entertaining as I thought he was going to be. Like, I didn't.
He looked gassed.
Think so? I don't know. That was like my first time really watching him, and I was like, but IQ meaning like he fights smart, which kind of lackluster on the entertainment side. So that was the only thing. But I thought he fought a very smart fight, best fight he could fight, and got the job done. Adrian Yanez tried to bring it a couple times, but
yeah,
it is what it is. Close.
Manel Cop.
No. Dustin Jacoby and Dustin Jacoby just said that fuck it, I'm gonna knock you out at the end, and just steamed him.
Clean, basic right hand. It was like a Kamaru
Usman, Jorge Masvidal, John stepped through. We had him, and he was an underdog.
I got you.
Yeah.
As a pick, that was like last minute too. What was it? Deep in the third.
It was in the third. Yeah, it was 3:44 of the third round.
Deep in the third.
Manel Cop looked very good. Looked very good. He was in the flow state, as the people would like to say.
Yeah, it was.
Do you think he's going to get a title shot?
No. Dana said it.
Who do you think gets the next title shot at 125? There's nobody.
Yeah,
worry about again. They saying. He said, "I have something that you would like." They need to bring
back Muhammad Mokaev. Kid's undefeated. He just beat someone else. They have to bring him back. There's nobody else.
He just fought.
He just fought and won.
That's actually a crazy situation. You kind of definitely got to put your ego to the side there.
There's nobody else.
Damn, you're right.
But didn't they say he was like a headache to deal with that kid?
So was Connor. So Connor threw a dolly through it.
But Connor also made.
That's facts.
Global.
That's
it's a difference.
These dudes are all probably. We're all fucking. Everyone's a headache at some point.
Yeah. You absolutely are, Sean.
But he's contracted probably now. So
yeah, but a lot of those people, they honor if the UFC wants to take you, they'll honor that and let you go.
The real question is, do you think Dana would do it? Absolutely not. Don't even answer it.
Dana said that. I think he said he could end up
let him mature out there a little bit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was like a hate thing. Like there's people. Like, I don't know if you remember back in the day, Paul Daly sucker punched fucking Josh Koscheck in the ring.
Did he get banned?
Banned for life. You're never coming back. Muhammad Mokaev went out on his deal. Like, his deal was up. They didn't want to re-sign him. Like, it's not like there was, like, beef there. I don't think there's anybody else at 125.
That's just a really good argument. I'd actually like that. That's definitely maybe it was possible to keep the division.
Yeah.
But it's exciting that, like, Asakura lost, and now you can kind of throw him in there against. So
think about it. Think about that. They brought in a dude from another organization who's never fought in the UFC because there was nobody else. Now Pantoja runs through him. There's really nobody else.
I don't think, for what it's worth, I don't think Mokaev would beat him either.
I don't think so either, but it was just a undefeated guy, fresh matchup.
Yeah.
Like, because if you go look, Pantoja's beat everybody in that division.
Literally.
except Kai, right? So they're going to give it to Kai?
Or Kai, yeah. But
Kai's
say
on
poor
a
Kai?
win streak.
I said or Kai. Poor Kai.
Poor
I
guy.
don't see anybody beating Pantoja right now.
Yeah.
He looks really good.
I got you. He definitely
Cub Swanson.
I would say though, I don't think it's premature to let Manel Kopp get that fight after what he just did to a guy who was really good. And if he looks like that, he's a huge problem. So, but yeah, Cub Swanson, Billy Q, called that one.
Fight of the night.
Cub looked good, bro. Like,
Yeah,
I don't even know
good.
he looked good. And I guess if you came in with the mindset of retiring, then you have a performance like that, which it's like, do you do it or do you not? I feel like you should walk off on your own high. I feel like you walk off Grand Slam home run, especially after a KO like that.
I'm not gonna. I didn't want to cut you off.
go ahead, yeah.
I just want to go back to this real quick. Cop did lose to. He lost to our boy with the sword.
Oh,
he
Joel.
lost to Pantoja, and he lost to Muhammad Mokaev. So like, it's like,
But he lost a decision to Pantoja.
you can lose the
on his
decision.
debut, too.
Almost sometimes losing the decision to somebody is worse than a finish. Like a finish, like you just get clipped, it's over. If you get fucked up for 15 or 25 minutes,
Yeah.
like that almost cements like there shouldn't be a rematch.
he
So
beat the shit.
I didn't see that fight, but just
It was his debut. I remember reading it. It was his debut. I don't remember the fight, but it was his debut against Pantoja, and I think Pantoja was already here.
Just wanted to bring that up.
Yeah.
But
we were.
Billy Q and
Do you leave
I
on the
would
high?
say leave.
Cub?
I mean, you're 41. You just fought a big guy. I mean, Billy Q was pretty big for that division. You fought him, a tough chin dude. You beat him. Like, what? Why risk going out any different?
yeah.
You know it's over.
I think he said he's pretty much done unless they give him that rematch with the Korean dude.
Dooho Choi.
Dooho Choi, yeah. He said
wouldn't
he said
wanna
he
see
would do that again, which I'm like, I don't know if you should do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Because he's the one he just fucked up. What's his name?
Nate the Train.
Nate the Train.
Do you leave? Like when you think of retirement, do you want to do it through Instagram or you want to do it in the ring? You want to put them gloves down? I know y'all don't probably think about retirement when you think about the.
I never even thought about it.
I don't know.
Do you think it like which one do you like seeing?
I'll tell you when I retire.
No, which one do you like seeing, though?
Maybe in the cage. Go out on your own terms, how you want to do it. I would do it in the cage, but yeah.
Who put one glove down and took the other? That was.
I'm taking the fucking gloves with me. One. These are my fucking gloves.
You leave the tape.
I'll spit on the ground. These are my gloves.
Stain.
God.
I don't know.
All right.
41 and knocking shit out like that. It was impressive.
No, for sure.
Colby
Maine.
and Buckley.
That's a lot to talk about here.
Yeah, I mean, we literally said either Colby was going to get knocked out or he was going to win a decision. He had that cut over his eye. I don't think they had to stop it. Even Dana said it was definitely a lot of blood.
We've seen worse.
We've seen way worse. But Colby looked better than he did in the Leon fight. He took a lot of Buckley shots where a lot of other guys would have fell. It looked like he got dropped in the end of the first, but he didn't. They replayed it. He slipped over his knee. He got a takedown, had control time, reversed him on the ground, had control time. So I would have liked to see how it played out. But yeah, I mean, Buckley's calling out Usman. Like, I kind of actually think that makes sense.
Yeah, and on the flip side, I think I agree with all that, and I think that Buckley carried himself in a way that I think made himself a lot more likable, where he wasn't talking so much crazy, like just like saying stupid shit, being wild. I think he kept it pretty pretty cool and wasn't like overly, I think, brash and like he fought well.
Yeah,
I mean, he fought well.
good.
So.
Fought good.
Well, a couple things I want to ask about this. One for Colby, short camp or age?
I think short camp.
I think short camp, brother, because the way like the way endurance works, if you look at endurance athletes, the older you get, the better you get. So, but you have to be consistently putting in the work. My man was out on the Trump train. He's trying to be a politician. He's trying to do all these things. And like, from what I've heard, I don't think he's with a team anymore. So when you're like Amanda Nunes did it, like when you just go off on your own, when you get so big and you just try to build a team around you, people think that's going to work. I personally don't. I think you have to be in a structured thing. Like you can't run your own shit. Like, yeah, like you can kind of pick and choose like what days you go here and there, but you have to have a coach that's telling you like, hey, like this is what we need to be doing. And I think Colby, he was like, oh, Chael's my new coach. Brother, Chael lives in fucking Oregon. You live in Florida. That's as the kids would say, cap.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that because I thought that was very bizarre that it was just like you had two guys that aren't even like in your corner.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan?
Well, I mean, he walked out with them, but like
Hulk couldn't even really get that shoulder up like he used to play.
You see he pre-cut the shirt.
I saw what you get. That's an L. That's an L.
He went to rip the shirt. It was already pre-cut.
Them elbows are ruined. He can't pull that shit.
It's like you can't. No, it's Colby pre-cut.
That's probably a good jersey too. That's probably not an easy.
No, it was a shirt. He was smart.
Joey, I wanted your reaction to the ref, not the ref, the doctor. I thought Joey's gonna come here fired up.
She was a bit dramatic.
She was he's gonna lose his eyelid. That's what I was waiting for that from you.
That's someone's mom.
Yeah.
You walk in after school, you got a cut. Oh.
Yeah. You hear the doctor say that?
I did.
She's like, he's gonna lose an eyelid. Like, come on, dude, calm down.
This is his eyebrow.
This is professional fist fighting woman.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it was. She didn't really want to look at it. I think she could have cleaned it, looked at it, and maybe even pack it with Vaseline so he could keep fighting like it. But
he's also a douchebag and kept doing this.
Yeah.
So every time he did this, whatever work the cut man did, he would have just took it away anyway. If there's any Vaseline and I know he's like you're just like checking it.
Yeah.
But it's like, brother, you can't keep touching that shit. Like you're just gonna make it worse.
I don't know if Dana said that out his mouth, but I saw some sort of article where he was saying like it didn't look like he was too upset about the stoppage. Like almost like did he really want to be in there anymore?
Nah, that's not how he said it.
I didn't hear it. That's what I'm saying. I saw the article.
So he specifically clarified because he didn't want people to think like Colby didn't want to be in there.
Yeah.
He was saying Colby didn't complain because he thought like obviously that cut was really bothering him and affecting him. And Colby even said after he was like, I was seeing three of the same person. Like he's like, no excuse, like whatever, I lost, but he was saying he didn't think that he was necessarily against the stoppage because of how bad the cut was, but definitely wanted to fight.
Okay.
And would have continued to fight.
If you've never, like, you've obviously in your jack fight, if you've never, or even just in training, if you've never been poked or hit in your eye, or
your face ain't never look like mine,
or have had something like cut above your eye, like it fucks with everything. It fucks with your.
I got punched in my eyeball, and I couldn't see shit.
It fucks with all your vision. So his eyelid being fucked up, I'm sure I'm not making excuses for him. But it's probably fucking him up.
To all you casuals who swear you could beat a pro fighter, you're hearing from two of them themselves. What happens when you get hit in the eye or get your shit cut? So before you boo and say they sucked, you're hearing from people that do it in real life.
This is true.
Damn, dude. You know what? Thanks for saying that.
Because you give dudes
you fucking really just. All of them feel that.
You know why? Okay? Because I got mature. You gave me a mature response on that. I had to come back and do something like mature. You cooked it with the. I was waiting for Joey to be cursing her out and over the mic like you didn't do that.
I just think that she should have cleaned the cut. That's all.
Like you said,
she tried to call it before she cleaned the blood off, and that's the only part that I think was. But maybe she was grossed the fuck out.
You were saying that like honestly, I thought the blood that was on his knees was from the eye, but you said that was the mat tearing his shit up.
I think that was Buckley's knees.
Because that was a lot, and how'd it get there? But that was a lot,
bro. When people don't realize that. Fucking canvas is so grippy. It rips the skin off your knees and your elbows immediately.
Yeah. Were you surprised he didn't shout your name?
No. I mean, I wasn't. I thought it could have came, but I
was surprised. Out of three names, I would
1,000% thought he was going to say Sean's name.
I would have thought he was number 6, so now he's number 6. It's like you call out 1 spot, 2 spots ahead of you.
Yeah,
and
but
Kamaru. But
he's looking a little bit past me, which like after his performance, like I wouldn't be upset watching him and Kamaru. Like I think like that's like that would
I
make
think
sense.
that would be a good fight.
Especially because I'm hearing that it was supposed to be Usman and Jack, and I don't know. Like still, it's
What
not
if they flopped you guys and he fights Leon and you fight Usman?
Oh yeah, I would fight Usman. I'll fight any one of these guys.
Fuck you right up, cuz.
So
Do you have a preference?
I want to fight Leon.
Over Kamaru, you would rather fight Leon?
No, because they're both former champs. I want to fight a former champ. Like
You just want that on your.
yeah. For myself, like Gilbert was like my legend fight. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm like, all right, like I want to fight a former champ.
Yeah.
So but we're gonna hopefully this week talk to the UFC. We're gonna keep pushing for
Leon.
because I don't really think if you look at it, there's not too many other things that make sense for Leon. You know, I'm number 5.
And when's the London card?
March 22nd.
Yeah.
So it'd be a big opportunity. I would definitely. I don't like leaving the States, but for that, I will. So we'll see. They got a big break coming up. The UFC, like I'm sure they're gonna have plenty of time to match make a lot of fights. And if not, I want to be in Miami in April. So
That would be nice.
Well, before we off the Buckley thing, like I said, I trying to stay unbiased. Like I said, what he just put together in this last year, I actually do respect.
Yeah,
His
for sure.
antics may be a little bit too much, and it may be annoying to a lot of like, bro, we don't got to do all this. Like, if we can set up a fight and it makes sense, I'm willing to fight you. When it doesn't make sense, whatever. But what he just did in the last year,
impressive.
very,
For sure.
and he definitely just changed the structure of how things.
Yeah.
You kind of interrupted a lot of people's future because now you're like, he could fuck my shit up.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Where it's like,
Now, what do you think? What do you think Colby does?
he just puts him up like he's 1-1, or what do you say? He said some shit.
He said he thought it was
1-1.
1-1.
He's saying that
going
he's
into
not
the third.
done. He said he's just getting started. I'm like,
I don't. He's got to fight down. He's got to fight down at least twice.
yeah. You can't.
You think Dana does a solid for him because of the Trump shit and keep him in the top 10?
Well, you can't.
I'm just
you
saying.
You can't put business in politics.
But
like,
you can't retire him either. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't. Like he's got more.
He's got the potential to come back and get up there, but
He'll still beat a lot of
I don't
people
think
there.
the
There's
fights
fights
are
out there
getting
for
any
him.
easier on the way down.
I think he could fight like do like him and Wonder Boy, you know, like something like that, like a little bit of like an older fight, you know. So there's stuff out there, but we'll see. But that was the last card of the fucking year. We got a break.
we do have a
Did
break.
they announce any fights?
We got 3 fights I think that's on paper, which would be Strickland Duplessis. That's sometime next year. We got Islam and
I think it's
No,
early
we talked.
February.
Yeah, we talked about. So, they announced Izzy and
Imavov.
Imavov
What'd you think of
for
that?
February 1st. I heard that through the grapevine. That's a good fight.
I think Izzy's going to be able to handle it pretty easy.
That's more his better matchup for him, right?
Yeah, I just think Nasruddin might be I don't think it's, when I say easy, I don't think it's going to be like a shutout, but I do think that he's going to be a step ahead, especially because of the kicking department, because it's just going to be a kickboxing fight, I would have
Imavov's
assumed.
going to shoot on him.
You think?
100%.
But it's not that Izzy doesn't have defense.
No, he does. He does.
If you're not a great grappler, he's fine. I feel like he'll be all right.
Yeah.
I feel like he's going to chop him up really good with the legs, though, and I think he'll get a decision. I
They
don't think he'll
announced
finish
that,
him.
and they announced another fight. MVP versus the Pirate, Shara Bullet.
Stupid fight.
But in their
fight.
minds, they're like,
This is where it does irritate me. Stupid fight. You got a fake ass middleweight coming up to fight a guy who's in the top. Like, how is that not a joke of the rankings? How is this guy 4 fights in, fights nobody close to the rankings, wins, rightfully so.
is he ranked?
He's number 14.
Is he?
He's number 14. But now, as number 14, your first fight as a ranked middleweight, which I think is a joke, is against a guy who hasn't won a UFC. Well, he won against Kevin Holland at welterweight. I just think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
I think he should. I think he should have fought. Make him fight fucking Michelle Pereira.
I'll fucking make it happen now. You're like I got the call. The way you're looking at me, and shit.
But bro, like
make the call when we're off the
I think it would make
I'm
sense.
gonna get
like,
that
make
done.
him fight.
Yeah.
Make him fight somebody
Holy
that's
shit.
an
I
actual
know,
middleweight.
yeah.
But
I agree. But in their minds, they just see a fun, stylistic matchup.
is
And
MVP moving to middleweight?
I don't know.
and staying?
But they don't want, and they also, they're probably favor.
I would have fought fucking Shara.
Yeah,
They
give it to
favor,
fucking Pyfer.
yeah, but they don't want that.
And-
they want to keep building him.
They need a bigger name.
Building him and or use his value while he still has it. Because if let's say he comes over here, let's say he loses. it just deflates, and then he's no longer has value. We just got this useless, like not useless, but you know
when he
what I mean, this
loses,
player.
everybody gonna be like, he couldn't see a punch.
Oh shit!
He didn't see it coming.
Yeah, so they would definitely have to just do that, keep his value, and just get as much out of both of them, honestly. But
What else?
What's his favorite letter, Joe? I.
this man is 0 for 2 on the dad jokes.
Oh shit!
One thing I definitely want to shout out is
Kurt.
Now we got to shout out the teammates.
Yes,
we
sir.
had
There we go.
Bobby,
Yeah.
Ben
Yes, sir.
Coyle. Who else was on that
Kayana,
card?
Nick
Bushido,
Ward.
Kayana, Jay.
And that kid Nick.
Nicky
I said
Bond.
Nick.
Nick Boyd. We had like a
Nick.
14-second KO with
Not
like
to do that, yeah. But I think Ben deserves to get a shot very soon.
Ben Coyle,
Yes.
look him up.
He was 4-4. He's 5-4 now, but he should be 5-3. His last fight,
Got
he
DQ'd
hit
or
the dude
whatever.
with a flying knee. They said the guy was down. He wasn't down. Ben's exciting. Like, he almost put that dude down with leg kicks. Dude finally was a high-level wrestler, got Ben down. Ben was comfortable, was elbowing him, and then arm bars him. Like, Ben should go win another 1 or 2, and then he deserves a shot. Because like we were just talking about, there's no one at 125. Ben's 28 years old. Like, he could be that guy. So I would,
You think they'll let him fight that guy, the Turbo or whatever?
They fought before. Fumi?
Who won?
Froome beat him.
Yeah, he beat him. But that's early in
Yeah,
Ben's
yeah,
career.
yeah.
Then
Yes.
a way more smarter fighter.
Ben's
Well-rounded.
I said Bay. Ben's a way better fighter. Yeah.
Way better fighter, super well-rounded. And if you never, just go to his page. He's an entertaining fighter.
Yeah.
And what I was going to say was, even for people who don't watch, if you have regional, I always say this, you got regional MMA around your area, watch it. Because especially in betting, like over the weekend, that's what I was telling you, I bet on Bobby.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby Winters. He's fighting Cage Warriors. But I remember him when he trained here, and I see him on the grappling scene a lot. So it's kind of like
He trained with us?
at the Red Room. Remember, he was coming down from New York. You were on the right side of the room. He was on the left side of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What size is
Sean
he?
was in his corner.
170, I think. Remember, we had a frogman. Remember, he was the Navy SEAL. The Navy SEAL dude. We had a frogman flag at the Red Room. That's Bobby, Chuck's nephew.
Yeah, it's Anthony's cousin.
Yeah, Fraggle Puff.
yeah.
But if you knew him from the regional, you would be like, and you were paying attention to him
I was
regional.
never at the gym when he was there.
Okay, yeah, he used to drive down from New York every day
Yeah.
or whatever. But they had a line for him on Bet MGM or something like that. But if you know certain dudes, especially like from our team, when Jose had a line, I was like,
Yeah,
shit.
that was free
Found a
money.
casino with Jose
I
with
was
a line.
looking for a
Shit.
line on Ben and Bobby.
I
They
know,
didn't
bro.
have him on there. I was like,
Bet MGM.
And think about it,
They
y'all
didn't-
had
they didn't
lines on
have
y'all
them.
regional.
If they fight in Pennsylvania, they usually put the
Yeah, they
CFFC
didn't
cards
have,
on there.
They had CFFC on there, but they didn't have everybody
Yeah.
on there though.
Same thing, Riley Palmer down at Killcliff now, whatever. Like I knew him from up
Yo,
here.
how about
Yeah.
that, man? I was like,
Him with a
they
head
were
kick?
asking me, and I was like, man, this kid don't got hands. He's a wrestler. Like,
Who, Riley
he was in
or-
States when we were like, we all went to States and stuff, and he beat. He actually lost to one of the kids that I wrestle with because he slammed him. But dude, like just a nonchalant head kick, boom, put him out. I was like, all right, well,
Riley,
whatever he's doing.
that's KO, right?
Yeah, he got a
head
head
kick,
kick.
I thought he
KO.
wrestled. I
Shit
missed that
was
one. I
clean.
caught Bobby. Shit. But speaking of wrestling, a lot of shit happened over the weekend with the wrestling. Pat Downey.
Oh yeah, Pat Downey
Type shit you were telling me about.
Put a Russian to sleep, and then the Russians weren't too happy about it, so there was some drama there. And now Andre and Pat Downey are going to have a grappling match. I got a grappling match, so should be fun in 2 weeks.
Hopefully, I get a grappling match. I had to pass up. I had dibs on Downey. First.
Are you
I just wanna
still
put it out there.
still trying to get anybody at this point? Like,
Yes, we're moving on from it's not secret, but basically, I was going to go against Pat Downey. I wanted to go against Pat Downey, and then Paul Craig submitted to do Fury. We hit him up. There was initial conversation, and then after I was like, "Yo, Andre, take the match against Pat, so I can go against Paul." A couple days after that, guy ghosted us again. So yeah, Paul shit in his pants or his skirt somewhere in fucking Scotland. Nobody knows.
Pervert
But
ass.
yeah,
It's
Paul,
a kilt.
basically,
it's a kilt.
yeah, he sucks at bagpipes. So,
Yeah. That ain't the
but
only
yeah.
bagpipe he blows on.
But basically, he's gone MIA again with even just jujitsu.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because I think it would kind of like be entertaining and a lot of people would love to see it. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking for another opponent. Jonathan's gonna figure it out. They had the CFFC fights, so and I was talking to Rob and John the night of our Friday night with our teammates. So yeah, I'm trying to get on there. I think it would be a disservice
Yeah,
for
it'd
me
be
and
fun.
Sean and Andre not to be on the same card.
What?
So yeah.
I'm sorry, I thought you know.
I'm sick of you fucking.
I was trying to wait to the very end. What about you, Sean? What do you know about this guy you got coming up?
The
here?
Boogeyman. He's an OG in the jiu-jitsu game, man. It's gonna be fun. He's
Touch of Gray threw me off.
Touch
bro.
of Gray. Yeah, he's 41 or 42.
He was
but
just on Fight Pass, right?
probably not too long
recently.
ago. Yeah,
I'll
not
keep
super-
playing with my age,
He,
bro. For
but
real.
we were trying to get a couple different guys, and then they said, "Yeah, we got Boogeyman, but it's at 205." I'm like, I'm
My
at
bad to cut you off.
205, but
Anybody you can name that you were trying to get?
Damian Maya. We were talking about Damian Maya, Ben Askren. Who else were we talking about?
Askren had to get his walker to get out.
Lovato was one of them. Like,
That'd be a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, so and they're all bigger than me. Well, Lovato would have been bigger than me too.
Okay.
But it would have been cool. But yeah, Boogeyman would be a little bit bigger than me, but it'll be fun. I hate to do this to Joe. Your hair is cracking me up, and I was watching Home Alone yesterday.
That's great.
Turn the single.
I was like,
I just need curls.
I was like, it's Marv.
Harry, I reached the
Like,
top.
why is Sean just laughing at him?
My hair
I wonder
is
when he's
wild.
over there searching. He was searching for the perfect picture the whole time.
My
You
hair
talking
probably
and
popped
shit?
down and shit.
Hey,
I just didn't feel like wearing the
Yeah.
damn hat. I got to get a haircut at some point, but I said I wouldn't cut it.
Are you
until,
allowed to
like,
cut it now?
I can cut it, yeah. But they strongly suggest not cutting it, so everything grows out, and I look like
Yeah.
a fucking idiot.
Harry, I reached the top.
That was in Turkey, right?
Yeah.
So we're at the gym yesterday. Yo, I know my
this is
nose.
great.
I know my nose is crooked. Like,
Yeah.
my nose is fucked up. I got an email from this company, and it's a company from Turkey, pretty much wanting to do a collaboration with me for a rhinoplasty to fix my nose. So these dudes were probably searching the internet and probably seen my shit, and for them to reach out to me,
Yeah.
but yo, let us fix this.
So,
I was
any
in
consideration?
I wouldn't do it until I'm
Done
done fighting, because, and then even then it's not really worth it because I want to
Bro.
train for the rest of my life. Like, my nose is going to get broken more times.
Your nose has been like that for a minute, but
Hot minute.
what? How?
Just getting broke.
It was never like one big break
It was,
at one
there
point.
was one, and then I think there was just small ones like after that. Like even bro, it's always grappling. Like, I'll catch like a knee.
The worst is trying to pass.
I'll
or
catch a
someone
knee.
brings a knee.
Yeah, I'll catch a knee to my. But I was laughing
I'm
pretty
sorry.
hard.
The thought of that yesterday was hilarious.
That
Like, for
was.
somebody to be looking at your face like,
I
we see
thought
work
Joel,
here.
I
We
thought
see
he was getting
potential
ready
here.
to try to fry me in the gym when he said it to me. I was like waiting for the punchline. He goes, "Yo, they sent me this email." Man, I thought he was ready to fuck
but
me up with something.
I have like an ugly nose, but I'm not ugly. Like, you're ugly.
Nah, sure, no. We ain't even doing that.
No, like, I'm serious.
Nah,
Like,
Sean.
you're, like, I have a
Your face
I
has
have
a tism to
I
it.
have a fucked up nose, but you're fucking ugly.
Joey, would you agree with me? Doesn't Sean's face look like hot dog ingredients?
No.
that was a
I don't agree
horrible,
with you.
It's not a
horrible
joke. It's
You
really
look
not.
like you in recovery.
Yo,
Young
That's
bull.
what's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
You're a little red today, right?
You look like you were
All right.
outside.
I'ma
got
have to
fucking
go
burned.
in. Go for
Go
it.
in.
Not on me. Don't look at me. You know, I'm
you're a
buff.
He's got
recovering
that-
alcoholic.
He's got 100 pounds on me. He's like, I sparred Joey one time. I'll never spar him again. Well, how you gonna come at me after saying that?
No. So anyway, we're gonna get to the point. Got all that mildew on the top of his head.
Mildew?
Jesus. Yeah. Got the whole room stinking and shit because he decided to flick his hair. They took the hair from his ass crack and put it on the top of his head. Forehead smelling like a fart.
That was not funny.
Real,
He up there shampooing his hair with
We
toilet
got,
paper.
we got
Hold on.
40 seconds
real quick.
left.
We go slightly off. I just want to break, but as we
Fucking
definitely wrap up,
fat-ass rhino.
wrapping up the year, I just want to talk. Like I said, I wanted to talk to y'all. I definitely want the comments, everything that really, really does help out. One thing I will say, yo, stop when y'all want to say something. Stop crying about it though. Like last week, we did the production. All the cuts is killing me.
I had a seizure.
brother. Just we're going to like even Dev was in the comments like because that's you guys are the greatest feedback that we can get for a show. Just say it. We kind of are in a service to you in a sense. We're entertainment that we want you to watch. We want to
make
make
it the best we can.
Yeah, bro, they was crying. I'm like, relax. Just say what it is. Somebody said something not too long ago. I was like, note it. He said it respectfully.
All right,
Yo,
ready?
this is
I'm
great,
going to
blah, blah,
say
blah.
something because Kurt's emotional about
Go
it.
ahead, please.
Your feelings don't matter, and we don't give a fuck how you feel. That's just what it is. We're going to try and do this the best that we can, and we appreciate the support. But if you're going to be a fucking pest,
Don't
then
cry.
get the fuck out of the comments. We don't need your support. We'll find some new people that won't complain.
Just
It's
say
all
it like a
right.
man. That's all I'm saying.
We're,
Say it like a man.
That was very Joe.
That was
Joe
Pyfer-esque. We got you.
We're going to run a raffle wheel.
Oh my! Here he goes.
What we're going to end up doing is $10 a spot. The winner gets to drive around with Joey and his Bronco for the day.
You're not even,
Bro, don't you
part of
drive a
this.
fucking Ford Flex?
You got him.
A Ford
You
Flex.
drive a
You're not
fucking
even
driving
Ford
Acura.
show.
You're driving coffins around with that fucking thing.
Like
You
that.
drive
Looks
a
like
Ford
a candy
Flex?
bar. I have one. Yeah.
You have a Ford Flex?
Yeah.
What a loser.
A Ford Flex is an SUV, right?
Yeah, they're dog shit.
But I don't drive them. I have one. I don't.
No,
drive
you
it.
drive it.
No, I don't.
I
I drive an
it to the
Acura.
gym
When? Why'd you talk like
2 weeks ago.
Scooby-Doo?
2 weeks ago.
Like, let's get out of
All of a
here.
sudden, all of a sudden. Wait, why would you own one and not drive it?
Like, let's get out of here, Scoob.
That was good. All right. Yeah.
Ruby. I'll bring you brother to the rim.
Yeah.
That was
Real
good.
quick, I'm sorry, we got to wrap it up. But
shit.
just about that, like I said, going into next year, this is more so what we're trying to get into. I hope you guys like the production. Shout out to Dev Wade Productions.
Thank you,
Yes,
Dev.
sir.
Dev Studio for once again, you know what I mean, sponsoring us with an episode in a way. Last week with the audio, we saw it. And I want to make this clear too. That was not Dev Wade Productions. That Dev got that to us, and when we exported it, our third party.
That was Curtis Graham.
It wasn't me either. Don't put it on me. that wasn't us. Dev Wade's production was phenomenal, and then when he exported us, it was great. And then when we exported it after we did what we had to do on it, we got messed up.
Yeah, somebody fucked up.
Somebody definitely fucked up.
Do you think that we should get a recap for our year's predictions?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Like our individual,
That's
your
a lot.
individual
Good idea.
That's
record.
a lot
I
of
think your
going back.
your individual record and mine are the only ones that matter. These two,
these
fucking
two don't
yeah.
fucking matter.
Yeah, I hear that.
This week we got y'all. Won't do too much cutting. Won't do much production. We look forward. Like we see you guys in a month, more than likely, right?
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back.
All right.
We
Hold
appreciate y'all.
on, Sean, take it away. You got a flap? You got a flap there.
I was
trying to give you your
I
love.
thought it was a joke. I was like,
Trying to give him a no joke. Sean always
Got
starts
the
the
B,
flap.
got the B dog.
what we
on.
12? 12 and 2?
12 and 2, boy.
Yeah.
12 and 2.
12 and 2.
Brown and Hurts are back in connection.
Yeah.
Everything went
All is well.
well. See y'all next
Peace.
year.